Hello guys, welcome to this video. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're doing great. Okay, this video about watching is a video of Prophet Uebert Angel sharing a story of where he was in England for a business matter with his country, where he met with Prince Charles, the King of England, and there's something the King of England said that hit him hard. I'll just let you watch this video. Like, share, and subscribe, guys, and God bless you.
These are sports, Malekosa. These are sports in your feast of charity. When they feast with you, feeding themselves without fear. Clouds they are, yet they have no water. Carried about of winds. Trees whose fruit withereth. Without fruit, twice dead, plucked up by the roots. Let's go to verse number 11, so that number 10 of that verse, of that. But these speak evil of those things which they do not know. But what they know naturally is brute beasts. In those things they corrupt themselves. He says, if you want to be a rainmaker, learn how to react in the presence of greatness. You're not getting this. You're not getting this. Learn how to react in the presence of greatness. In my short stint as a political pundit, I got to experience presidents from different countries. As a matter of fact, one of my assignments as an ambassador of Zimbabwe to Europe and America was to meet the Prince of England at that time, Prince Michael. And I went to the palace there with a team of people. Just getting in there and sitting down and see him come in and sitting down and then beginning to discuss. You see a certain power a person has. And they've already been informed about who you are. So their talk will be political, but they want to have a spin of the spiritual, so you get engaged. No. And I had a business person there sitting down there wanting to borrow money from his company. I'll not mention which one it was. Or rather, the royal family run company. And he was there for 50 million pounds. And he wants to talk first about his own thing, then I will talk about my country. And the men started talking. He started talking about his. They said, okay, we can do something. We can give you in 2 lots. We can do 25 million, then do another 25 million. And I'm just sitting there. And when he began to speak about finances, he was sharp. Old man, very sharp. That if his father, rather, I believe it was his father or his grandfather, had not chosen to marry an actress from America, he would be the King of England today. But once you marry someone outside the lines that they approve, you give up the crown. That's why the queen became the queen. And I'm looking at a man whose father chose not to become the King of England, and is describing stuff and explaining and his dexterity in navigating a conversation. I'm sitting there with great admiration of who he is, but he turns around the clock and the conversation around me being in the spiritual. And the next thing was to praise Zimbabwe. It was a shocker because I'm with the British and I'm expecting them to go again in Zimbabwe. And he brought 5 people. And there's 5 people. One white man who is sitting there and they're hearing the plight of what we wanted to bring there about the Commonwealth. And the person is sitting there and looks at me. And he says, we hear Zimbabwe has improved a lot. Caught me off guard. Because I had entered there, even though as a prophet, I had entered there as a politician with the power to negotiate if they ever attack Zimbabwe. But they started by praising Zimbabwe. Threw me off guard. And the man said, I was born in Murewa. Huh? another curveball. I immediately rose to the occasion and entered my prophetic immediately, because I had left the part of my advantage. My gravitas had lost feet. Because they understood how to act in the presence of greatness. However it is, small, big, they didn't care. They researched who I was. And I had researched who they were. And I grew up my whole life knowing who they were. But when I entered there, I lost who I was. And they knew who I was.